Hi, this is Alan Creedy with the Dog and Pony Show. And my first guest, my inaugural guest, is Matt Jones, Law Jones Funeral Home. And Matt and his buddies have created something that is above and beyond what I've seen before. It is part of a video, website, social media program. It's all those things wrapped up in one. And first time I saw this, Matt, you know the story. I didn't think anything was new, but then when I got into it closer, I thought everything was new. And so we're going to talk about each of those points. But before I do that, I've kind of coined or thought about words or adjectives I would apply. One is speed. This is smoking hot fast. Secondly is simplicity. It's almost mindless in its operating environment, so that this is something you actually can forget about if you're conducting a funeral service or a visitation. The third is flexibility, and the last is hassle-free. You have smoothed out all the bumps and all the edges here. But one of the things that you first brought up to me that really intrigued me was you talked about bringing your website into your funeral home.
That's right, Ellen, and that's really where the magic happens. It's bringing the family's content, their video clips and their audio and their photos right into the chapel. And we do that through slideshows that we call life presentations, or we do it by bringing the individual photos into the chapel for the eulogist, or
That's
playing
cool.
one of their personal family video clips during the service.
So actually, if I'm doing a eulogy, you can give me a clicker or something, and I can talk about some photographs that are involved in this whole. If I bring you 200 photographs, I can pick out the five.
That's
Uh-oh.
right. We'll actually start at the arrangement conference and begin to talk about this. And I'll just propose to you to please pick out a handful of photos that you wish to talk about during the service if you're going to participate. And I'll have those in order and ready for you when you walk in. It literally takes me a minute as a funeral director to set that up. And I click one button when it's time to go. And either I have control of the pace as you speak, or I can put that control in your hands with a remote.
You know, that reminds me, you're talking about time. You can actually produce these things on the fly. So if somebody shows up a few minutes before the service and says, "Hey, I brought some other photos," or "I brought photos for the eulogy I want to give," you can just do that.
We've done that in a church where a family has brought in 12 more photos on a flash drive. We quickly uploaded them to our system, and automatically they're available to be used during the eulogy.
That is outstanding. Now, beyond the instant photo upload, there's automatically this system integrates so that there's a death notice broadcast to social media, right?
That's right. It will integrate with our online community, sending everyone an email.
Okay.
It'll also push that content directly to Facebook on our funeral home Facebook page.
Oh, really? Okay. And then it also builds a family website automatically too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And this is something, Alan, that people take with them after the funeral. They've got the ability to work on that and add photos and add content and really detail their history by telling stories or by leaving descriptions along with each photograph.
And you found that it really has turbocharged the funeral home website. You're in a small community, if I remember. You got 15,000 people, but you're getting 25,000 hits a month to your website.
Our website averages about 25,000 hits. People are spending 3 and 4 minutes on our website on an average.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's right. But they have the ability to watch a slideshow that's automatically produced for them. They've got the ability to look at individual photos, blow them up, leave comments and stories below individual photos, and then, of course, leave condolences for the family.
You know, one thing that also intrigues me is that you have multiple monitors. If I remember correctly, you got 5 different monitors in your funeral home, and you can be playing different content on each monitor.
The chapel system that we have has a heads-up display that allows the funeral director to view what is going on every monitor within the funeral home. And the funeral director, by simply dragging and dropping the click of a button, has the ability to start that slideshow on any particular monitor, has the ability to display individual photos on each monitor, and also has the ability to live stream the service directly to the website.
Is that right? So if I was in Timbuktu and I wanted to watch the funeral, I could just go to your website?
That's right. By the click of a button, the funeral director could turn that on, and then you would have a button that appears on the website to allow you to watch that live.
Is there anything you have not thought of?
We're working hard on the future of where we're going, Alan, and some of that is becoming interactive with the public.
Interactive. Okay.
Actually, at our visitations, and so you'll see more to come.
So one question I know my listeners are going to want to know is, do they have to buy all new equipment, or can you incorporate some of the equipment they already have? Like if they have video screens or whatever, they don't have to buy all new equipment.
No, if you have existing video screens, those are the screens that we want to use. If you've got an existing audio system, then certainly we're going to integrate in with your audio system.
So this is really a kind of a turnkey package. You really can't determine the price until you know what you got. And
that's right.
People are really need to just take a look at this thing for themselves, right?
Please do. It's been my impression, Alan, as over the years that people are leaving funeral services after they're trying to share that life in a very rich manner. They're going away saying, "Is that it?" And we're here to help change that.
Well, that's an interesting point, because when you and I were visiting, you mentioned that before you started this, all you felt you had to offer the public was four walls, and that made you the same as everybody else. But now this has truly differentiated you in a very robust way. Even though we've been doing video tributes for well over 10 years, this has made a difference in your community. Has it made a difference in your volume?
Certainly when we're working with a cremation family where the body is not present, I had that feeling, what else have I got besides these four walls? Today, and for the past 3 years, we've had the ability to control our media in our chapel, and it has made a difference. We are more profitable today than we were at that time. And this is one tool in that tool bag of the service that we provide.
That is really outstanding. Anything you want to add before we leave?
Please visit bluedovesoftware.com and you can learn about the system and contact us, and we are going to work with you to bring this and bring that technology to your funeral home.
I'm going to go you one better. I really encourage all you out there listening to this, pick up the phone, take some time, and call Blue Dove. It's on their website. You can click right below this video and take you right to their website. But do it, and do it today, because this is the kind of thing that's going to make a difference in your marketplace. Matt, thank you so much.
Thank you, Alan.